Hello, and welcome to our lesson on risk management. This segment will cover Identify Risks Part 3. Several techniques aid in pinpointing risks, such as analogy, checklists, risk matrices, WBS analysis, process flowcharts, project network diagrams, brainstorming, and the Delphi technique. The analogy technique entails reviewing records, post-completion summary reports, and notes from project team members regarding prior analogous projects. This process aims to recognize potential risks in new and upcoming projects. The efficacy of this technique is enhanced by comprehensive, accurate, and well-cataloged documentation of past projects, coupled with the quality of individuals' recollections. The utilization of documentation from previous projects extends to the creation of risk checklists, a comprehensive list of factors that may influence project risks. Managers are responsible for crafting and regularly updating these checklists based on their experience. Risk checklists can address the entire project or focus on specific phases, work packages, or tasks. While a checklist cannot guarantee the identification of all significant risks, it serves as a valuable tool to ensure that crucial sources of risk are not overlooked. Checklist completeness improves with more project experience and ongoing updates. A detailed examination is conducted for each work package, aiming to uncover technical challenges, potential issues related to management, customers, suppliers, as well as equipment and resource availability. Each work package is analyzed, and two types of evaluations are carried out. Evaluation of internal risks, including factors such as complexity, maturity, quality, and dependency of processes. And external risks evaluation, highlighting considerations such as the potential risk associated with relying on a subcontractor to execute and manage a specific work package. NT. The process flowchart illustrates steps, procedures, and flows between tasks and activities. It can also pinpoint potential trouble spots and risk areas within the project. Scrutinizing project network precedence relationships and scheduling to reveal potential problems and risks, particularly at convergence points. It identifies risks where paths converge, highlighting potential integration issues. Identifying risks through brainstorming sessions, with outcomes recorded on a cause and effect diagram that illustrates potential hazards leading to specific effects, it helps analyze generic risk categories and their fundamental sources. A group survey technique that combines opinions to develop a collective judgment through structured questions and feedback reports, it ensures anonymity to avoid conformity, effective in reaching consensus. Identifying visible indicators and triggers for counteractions or contingencies as symptoms of identified risks materialize, it helps anticipate and address risks based on observable warning signs. Towards the end of risk identification process, the project team finalizes the risk register, risk report, and bring updates to the project documents. The compilation of the risk register serves as a repository capturing details of individual project risks. At the end of the Identify Risks process, the contents of the risk register encompass list of identified risks. Each distinct project risk is assigned a unique identifier within the risk register. Potential risk owners. If a potential risk owner has been recognized during the Identify Risks process, their details are documented in the risk register. List of potential risk responses. Any potential risk responses identified during the Identify Risks process are logged in the risk register. The risk report provides an overview of the sources contributing to overall project risk, developed incrementally throughout the project risk management process. It incorporates findings from perform qualitative risk analysis, perform quantitative risk analysis, plan risk responses, implement risk responses, and monitor risks as these processes unfold. Upon completion of the Identify Risks process, the risk report may encompass sources of overall project risk, highlighting key drivers of overall project risk exposure, emphasizing their significance in shaping project risk. Summary information on identified individual project risks, offering a snapshot of the identified threats and opportunities, including metrics, risk category distribution, trends, and other pertinent details. Supplementary information may be integrated into the risk report based on the reporting stipulations outlined in the risk management plan. This process may prompt updates to various project documents, including assumption, log. New assumptions and identified constraints arising from the Identify Risks process are recorded, ensuring the assumption log remains current. Issue log. The issue log is revised to document any newly identified issues or alterations to existing ones brought to light during the risk identification process. Lessons Learned Register. The Lessons Learned Register receives updates, incorporating insights into effective risk identification techniques. This is the end of this segment of our lesson. In the next segment, we shall discuss qualitative risk analysis. This course is presented to you by South Europe College. Thank you for listening, and see you on our next segment.